Alright, welcome to my day 84 progression guide. Starting out, no level increase, most likely it's going to be Saturday. But starting out, go to your artificial island, and go back to build, and then hit claim, because you can only hold these resources for 24 hours. And then today we have a new month, so that means your monthly items and your weekly items are back, so probably pick those up if you're going to be rolling here soon. And of course, don't forget to go kill all your enemies on your island sometime this week. Next, you want to do Mia's Kitchen, and you want to do your daily bounties for the day, and I'm going to go with Aspera. Vitality, starting with joint operations. So for today, we got access to pants, gloves, a king, and a crow matrix, so this one is actually pretty good, but again, I'm mainly just going to focus on getting weapon materials. But if you wanted to do this one, I don't blame you. Interstellar Exploration. Now remember, you want to check Aspera, and you want to also check Vera, so that way you can see all of your stargates. Then you want to see if you have any level 3 or level 2 stargates, and a good way to tell is looking at this weapon battery category. If it has a 3, it's a 3-star, and if it has a 2, it's a 2-star. But if you don't got any good stargates, you can always do dimensional trials, or you can do space-time domains. But again, Omnium Beacons is not bad, because once I hit 75, I'm mainly going to be doing JOs, and I'm trying to push for level 80 once it unlocks. Then we have our optionals, and that's giving gifts to all of your 1.0 characters, and the best way to do that is to go to the black market, see this island and do the cloth machine, and do your 2 trainings for the day. But what is not optional is you want to do your 6 fun zones for the day, and knock out your 6 Greyspace fishers. If you need help on how to do any of these, I have guides on my channel. I also want to go ahead and mention the Mirroria tour. We've now unlocked it enough to where you should be able to max out the store, so if you haven't got enough points to do that, go ahead and run that enough times today so that way you can. Another warning also, remember to fill out the survey. You only have 2 days, so make sure you do that. And we got a new supply run. And now we have our new event, the Ultimate Weapon. And this one's actually a pretty fun event. For right now, we have 2 phases unlocked, Intel Gathering and Weapon Destruction. So for Intel Gathering, what you need to do is take a picture of multiple targets that they have listed here. I'm gonna go ahead and show you how you do that. So what you wanna do is go up to your camera, and you wanna make sure you click settings and you have the monster check. Now, if you see in the back over there, that's Rhea. So what I need to do is just be in my camera mode and just make sure he's in the picture. And once he's in the picture, just take a picture. Even though it's blurry, it doesn't matter. It's still going to count. You just need to have a picture with him in it. And once you got your picture, you should get 200 of these blue discs. Then we have Weapon Destruction. Now, this one is similar to the Vera Orienteering Battle Phase 3. Essentially, you can do challenging difficulty or normal difficulty, and you fight 2 bosses. Now, for me, I found this fairly easy, but I also was the one doing most of the damage. But I feel if you have a good team of 4, you still should be able to knock this out fairly easily. But I did want to go ahead and point out that the Intel Gathering, you can go ahead and knock this all out today. There is no daily limit for this. You can just find all your targets, take pictures, call it a day. For the Weapon Destruction, it only increases by 1200 a day. So as we see up here, for the blue disc, you get these weapon frames, which look cool. So if you don't care about the battle frames and all that stuff, you essentially just need to take 3 pictures and you can get the joint supply chips and the data packs. But you might as well just go ahead and get everything. But let's go ahead and talk about the battle stuff. Now, the battle stuff is where we really get the good things. Like, you get the Mirror, you get like some weapon augmentation boxes, and you get like some crystal chunks. On top of that, you still want to try to do it every day, because once event phase 2 unlocks, we get red nucleus, we get Vera special gift, we get Mirror, we get the Omnium shield. So having those extra points is just going to allow you to clear out this shop even faster. And with that, you should know everything you need to know for the ultimate weapon. Hopefully this was helpful for you, and I would greatly appreciate a like so that way this can spread more on YouTube. Then we have the weekly tab. Remember, you don't want to collect anything up top until the battle pass resets, which should be happening sometime tomorrow, basically 1 day and 6 hours. Which brings us to our challenges. Now, if you're trying to do something like the Bygone Phantasm or Frontier Clash, you might want to save your Mia's Kitchen so that way you can power yourself up, but just make sure you use those 3 attempts before the day is over. So, starting with the Bygone Phantasm. Starting out, I recommend that you look at the weapon bonus for the day. If you got a good weapon bonus, you want to try to do this Bygone trick and do sneak to next level, especially if you have high enough CS. So as you see, for me, I can easily get to floor 351 if I click jump level. Once I click that and I beat floor 351, I gain 11 levels, so I don't have to climb up 1 floor at a time. So this is very good to do, especially if you have a good weapon bonus. But after that, you can do the sequential phantasm, but again, we should be getting that level increase on Saturday, so you might want to wait until then. And looking at my ranking, still doesn't really seem like a lot of people have really attempted too much. Most we got is a guy who's at floor 351, and as you saw, I can easily get there myself. So this is still looking like a pretty good week for me. Frontier Clash. Again, it is Volt Resist, so this is going to be rough. I might even just save all my attempts and try to wait till next week if I can't find that one great whale with the fire team to carry me all the way home. Void Rifts. If this is the first time boss for you, you want to go ahead and knock it out. Wormhole. We only have 2 days left to do this, and you want to make sure you do so that way you can get that energy crystal dust. Raids. Now, remember, you want to try to knock out your raids this week, and you want to do the hard mode of this one, the hard mode of that one, and you want to do your battle test area. Apex League. We just entered a new season, so if you're trying to reach Grand Marshal this season, I recommend that you try to put in a couple hours every day. Then we got our daily buy, so you want to go to shop, hot, buy your 2 vitality solutions. Now again, this is only if you can afford it. Did want to go ahead and mention, since it's November, we have the November pack, so you might want to go ahead and pick that up. Then we got the Commissary, starting with the Crystal Dust Store. You want to make sure you buy your advancement modules, your booster modules, and your Vera special gift. And then I recommend that you go ahead and get the Potent Omnium Crystal, but if you're a free-to-play / low spender, you could wait, but I would try to at least get enough to get up to 8.3. But besides that, with your energy crystal dust, you can get boots, and if you have a good pair of boots, then you can get handguards, and if you have a good pair of handguards, then you can get whatever else you want. Space Time Store, pretty much all you're using your fragments for is to get combat engines. Crew Store, the only thing I recommend that you spend your points on are relics, and the relics that I recommend are Space Time Rift, unless you have a level 3, are Omnium Shoe. And how you get crew points is by doing your daily donations and knocking out your 4 missions for the week. Support Store, you want to make sure you buy your 3 joint supply chips for the week, and if you can, try to get the proof of purchase and the gold nucleus for the week. And if you need help on how to get return support points, I got a guide on my channel. Point Store, now the only thing you want to spend your points on are spare special gifts, so that way you don't have to do trainings, black market, or see this island again. But besides that, I just recommend that you explore Vera. Inside Vera, you can get lots of mirrors, so that way you can roll in those gachapons on top of various other items. So go through, take your time, have fun, and just get that cleared out, so that way you'll be ready for the next patch coming up. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this. If so, check out my Greyspace preparation guide. But other than that, talk to you guys later.